Well, hello. It's Tuesday, March 31st, and time for another update. I have to admit that I'm having to check those things all the time. For those of you who tuned in on Sunday, I started out by saying, for those of you who've lost track, welcome. It's Sunday, March 27th, except Sunday was not March 27th, it was March 29th. I said, for those of you who've lost track, well, apparently I'm one of the ones that lost track. It really has been pretty crazy, and this afternoon we certainly, I'm sure the word is out now that we received the stay home, work safe order has been extended through the end of April. We're going to continue to make those adjustments. So I just wanted to catch you up on a few of the things that we're making those adjustments about. We'll continue to have the online worship services on Sunday. This Sunday is Palm Sunday, so since that's a special Sunday, we're actually going to invite those who are interested. If you can, if you've got young kids at home, if you want to, we'll be sending some stuff out to help you make some palm fronds, and we can't gather together, but if you want to come by the church, drive by through the parking lot between 3 and 4, and wave your palms. We'll have the camera there and we'll take a video, so we'll all be at a safe distance and get through all of that, and love to be able to share that on Sunday morning with everybody. Somebody had that idea. They've seen some people do that for birthday parties and things like that, and it's just one of those odd times where you do the best you can. And so if you can join our palm procession on Friday for that video, and then certainly tune in and join us on Sunday morning for Palm Sunday. Also, starting tomorrow night, I'm going to offer a Wednesday at Wynwood class online. This one's going to be on it's a basic overview of the scriptures, in the sense that if we really want to understand the arc of salvation history, which is what's in the Bible. The Bible is not an encyclopedia on God. You can't look things up in the in reference under subject. It's the history of salvation. And of those 66 books, 39 in the Old Testament, 27 in the New Testament, one of the best ways to understand that is to understand the 7 major biblical covenants. So I'm going to teach a online class about that. As a way to sort of see that arc of salvation history. So I encourage you to join us for that, and we'll have a link up on the website. That'll be another YouTube live class. Those 7 major biblical covenants really are a great way to understand the message that's consistent throughout the scriptures about God's grace. It's called, in some respects, covenant theology. It's really looking at and saying the best way to understand that grace of God is through the covenant relationship He has made with us. In those 7 major biblical covenants. Also, I want to mention, after worship on Sundays again, there are some specific things for kids to do. And if you have not been reached out to, or you have not reached out to your Sunday school or small group leaders, and this is not just for the kids but for adults, we're seeing more and more people take advantage of the technology of having some group meetings via Zoom or one of the other technologies, but we encourage you to do that. It's helpful and it's wonderful to be able to see people, even if we weren't able to be together yet. But hopefully this next month we'll see a turn and a downturn in the infection rate, and I certainly think this is an important thing for us to do. Again, it does make a difference for us to stay safe and stay healthy, and not overwhelm the medical system in all of this. And again, would ask that you would take that extra time you have at home now to be praying for those people, especially the people who are putting themselves in harm's way for the sake of others in the hospitals and just all the critical infrastructure, because it isn't just the hospitals, it's all the way along the line. So if you're one of those folks that's still having to go out and do those things, thank you for your service. And the rest of us, it really is important that we try not to stress those systems. So stay home, work safe, be safe, and take this extra time when God has changed all of our schedules to consider those habits that we have, that we would be able to learn through all of this a better way to let God be at the center, because He is that still point in our ever-changing world. Be safe. God bless.